Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's your first choice, your global voice, Andrea Mason, certified under Dr. Les Brown, alumna and the creator and innovator of the life transformational journey called Press Play. How are you doing today? Well, today is a beautiful day here up on the mountains where it is a light breeze, probably mid to high 60s Fahrenheit in degrees. And I am here taking in the sun rays and coming live to you. How are you doing? Today is a Monday, and sometimes we kind of look at the words mundane as a similarity to the day at hand. A lot of words come from the origin of the Latin language, as well as has some subliminal meanings. For some people say words are spells. It's how you find the derivative and origin of them and what their connotation and meaning is. So, without further ado, I want to talk to you because, as you know, for some time, and thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing, it really helps out the channel. And if you haven't done so, take a moment, it's free, and share it out. But over the past couple of weeks, I have observed and sat back and reflected on my progress. I've self-reflected on my life, my family, my role, as well as my productivity in the business sector. And I have realized that life is a constant roller coaster of ups and downs. And that when we are at our low points, or when we don't feel motivated, feel isolated, and all of a sudden our emotions get the best of us, we tend to pump on the brakes. Some of us stop, some of us, regress and take it easy and slow, and some of us just flat out press pause. So I want you to know that that's okay, that the only one that's in charge of your life is you, and that you must go at your own pace. You must go what works for you. Because if you're running the race for somebody else, you're living your life for somebody else, then you're not being your authentic self. And what I realized is social media does this a lot. It portrays and paints this picture of stats and quotas and numbers, which all well is good. But to me, as an authentic individual and wanting to develop and create and become innovative and creative on my own, I have to set my own limits. I have to set my own boundaries, my own expectations, and do things at my own pace. Because if I'm doing it for somebody else, then I'm either on the one side of the coin putting a lot of pressure on myself. Number two, on the other side of the coin, I may be setting up expectations that are either too low or too high. But if I know where I'm going and I have a clear vision and taking the measurable steps to get there, then that's what I need to do for me. Most of my life, as most of you know if you've been watching me for some time, I've had the mindset of a victim, that after getting abused and bullied, that nothing was ever good enough. I wasn't good enough. And I would always set my expectations and my limits based on other individuals, on what they were doing. But I'm not them and they're not me. And when I realized that I wasn't living my true self, I was going against what I was raised on. I was going against my morals, ethics, and values, and I wasn't planning a life according to me. And so when I developed planning life according to you, I realized that there's different levels of individuals at different seasons for a reason, timing, circumstances, as well as mindset. So the takeaway for today, live your life on your terms. Don't live it on others. And for those out there who are in the midst of breaking free and achieving personal freedom, don't people please. Don't say yes to others and no to yourself first, because it's not a life you want to lead. You're always setting yourself up for failure and worrying about what others' expectations are. And I learned that over the past couple of weeks since my return after my big debut in New York City, that I am valuable. I am worth a lot more than I put myself and give credit to. But I'm not going to rush into things. I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to sign, or I'm not going to co-sign. Put myself in a situation or collaborate if I don't feel that it's in alignment with what I do. Am I taking risks? Of course. Sure, great risks. But I'd rather take a risk and live with authenticity and integrity rather than say yes and basically negate everything that I stand for. So this is your life. Make it a good one. And make sure you're living on your terms, because if you're not, it's going to be a very sad, lonely, and upsetting journey. Live life for you. Make sure you're doing your best and being you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Once again, like, share, subscribe, share it out. Donate what you can should you have found great value in this video. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. And let's connect. In this crazy game of life, you have the right, the choice at any age and any stage to choose the path less traveled, that of press play. Plan life according to you. I'll see you in the next video. Be well.